If you're here right now, it's not random. Something deeper than chance pulled you to this exact moment. Think about it. Out of millions of possible videos, you chose this one. Why? Because your future self has been whispering through synchronicities, nudging you with that feeling in your gut, those strange coincidences that made you pause and think, what if this means something? It does. This is not casual scrolling. This is a quantum appointment with destiny, one your consciousness scheduled long before you even knew what it meant. Right now, you are standing at the threshold of a timeline collapse, an instant where infinite realities narrow down to one choice, the one you just made. And in this breath, something fundamental is shifting inside you. This is not motivation, this is awakening. This is your signal. Your heart already knows this. You've been signaled across lifetimes. A quantum thread, invisible, electric, undeniable, has been pulling you here, weaving every accident into precision. Every déjà vu, every gut chill, every number sequence that made you stop and stare, they were breadcrumbs from your future self. This is what the ancients called the crossing of timelines, when possibility collapses into inevitability. You've stepped into the one reality where you actually remember who you are. Not the version others trained you to be, not the one dulled by doubt or fear, but the coded version, the one who knows energy moves before action, that intention bends the quantum field, and that awareness itself is a force of creation. You are now witnessing the quantum echo of a decision you made beyond time, to wake up. This is your permission slip to step into a life no longer ruled by chance, but by coherence, alignment, and signal clarity. Your future self is not waiting anymore. It is pulling you through the eye of the needle right now. So, breathe. Feel the spine of your reality straighten. Because after this moment, the timeline you were on is gone. And the one ahead? It was always yours. Chapter 1. The signal you can no longer ignore. There is a version of you, wiser, freer, already beyond every shadow, every wound, every silent battle you've been carrying alone. They've been signaling you all along, through synchronicities that shattered logic, through gut feelings that pulled you off autopilot, through dreams that felt like messages from another lifetime whispering, "Wake up, you are more than this." That version of you already exists in a higher frequency, vibrating in a timeline where your soul is unchained, your mind is luminous, and everything you've been seeking has already unfolded into reality. And right now, they're calling you. They're saying, stop waiting for permission. Stop postponing your awakening. I am you, the you that already won, the you that already healed, the you that already remembers who you are. You didn't stumble here by accident. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. It's a quantum appointment scheduled by the part of you that already knows the way home. The part of you that knows that energy moves before action, that belief collapses possibility into certainty, and that your awareness is a force that rewrites reality itself. Your future self is saying, you're ready now. That's why you feel this stirring in your chest. That's why reality has been bending to get your attention. I've been whispering through repeating numbers, strange encounters, and moments of impossible clarity, because you finally said yes. This is a transmission through time, a pull into coherence, a reality-shifting signal designed to break the loops you've been trapped in. You are standing at the threshold of a higher timeline where healing is not something you chase, but something you embody. Clarity is not a rare moment, but your natural state. And freedom is not a distant dream, but the foundation of your every breath. This is the moment you stop doubting and start listening. Because after today, the version of you who keeps waiting will no longer exist. Only the one who remembers and answers the call. Chapter 2. Timeline Shift. Something inside you is shifting. Right now, in this very breath. The timeline you've been unconsciously creating has just changed. Every choice you made, every thought you repeated, every emotion you carried was constructing one version of reality. But this moment is different. Because you stopped resisting. You stopped arguing with life. You surrendered, not to weakness, but to the intelligence orchestrating your destiny from the very beginning. In the quantum field, all timelines already exist. The one where you keep struggling and the one where you rise. And in this exact instant, your frequency signature shifted, collapsing infinite possibilities into one clear path, the one you were always meant to walk. This is not motivation. This is physics. This is coherence. Your frequency signature just announced itself to the universe. I'm ready. And reality heard you. From here on, everything bends. Opportunities you thought were impossible will suddenly align. People you needed to meet will cross your path without effort. Old versions of you, the ones trapped in fear and hesitation, will feel like a distant memory. You are walking as the upgraded you right now. And once this shift is embodied, there's no going back. Chapter 3. Spiritual Validation. You wouldn't even be here if you weren't ready. Think about that for a moment. Out of billions of people on this planet, you are one of the few receiving this exact transmission. That doesn't happen by accident. That doesn't happen to people who are closed. You passed the test. Not an exam someone handed you on paper. The real test. The one life has been giving you every day. Through the pain you endured, the moments you wanted to quit but didn't, the truth you chose over convenience. And the universe doesn't waste energy on closed systems. The fact that you are here means your consciousness is open. Your frequency is receptive. Your soul said yes long before your mind caught up. This is your graduation. This is proof you are ready for the next timeline. You've been searching for a sign, and this is it. You are not late, you are not broken, you are not behind. You are exactly where your soul calculated you would be when it whispered, "Keep going." Look back for a second. Every heartbreak, every failure, every night you thought you were done, they weren't punishments, they were initiations. Your pain wasn't random. It was alchemy in disguise, burning away the version of you that could never hold this new frequency. That's why you're here now. The universe doesn't broadcast messages to the unconscious. It targets those who are awake enough to receive them. And you wouldn't even be reading these words if you weren't already vibrating in alignment with the frequency of awakening. This is your spiritual validation. You are not imagining the synchronicities. You are not crazy for feeling energy shift in your body. You are not wrong for believing there is more. You are witnessing the convergence of timelines. The you that doubted, feared, and hesitated is dissolving, and the you that remembers, trusts, and acts in coherence is taking full command. This is your initiation ceremony, invisible but undeniable. There will be no diploma, no handshake, no applause from the crowd. Instead, you will feel the quiet click of destiny locking into place, the recognition in your chest that says, "I made it. I'm ready." This is your proof. Your soul already knows the next timeline is yours, and now, so does your mind. Chapter 4. Mystical Science. Consciousness authors reality. Here's what almost no one tells you. Consciousness doesn't just observe reality, it authors it. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every belief you hold creates a standing wave in the quantum field. And when those waves align, when your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs move in quantum coherence, reality has no choice but to respond. This isn't wishful thinking. This is physics. The observer effect in quantum mechanics shows that your awareness collapses infinite possibilities into one lived experience. So, if you've been asking, why does life keep repeating the same patterns? The answer is simple. Your inner frequency was tuned to that pattern. But today, right now, you are rewriting the code. Your future self already knows this. That's why they sent you here, to remind you that you are not a passive observer, but an active creator of reality. You don't wait for reality to change. You change your consciousness, and reality follows. Reality is not something happening to you. It is something happening through you. Your consciousness is the operating system of existence, writing and rewriting the code every moment you breathe. Every thought is a signal. Every emotion is a frequency key. Every belief is a program running in the background of your timeline. When those three align, when thought, emotion, and belief move as one coherent field, the quantum responds instantly. What seemed impossible bends. What felt out of reach collapses into your hands. And what you thought was luck reveals itself as precision you authored unconsciously. This is mystical science. The ancients called it alchemy. Modern physicists call it quantum coherence. You can call it awakening. Because once you know reality is plastic, bendable by your awareness, you stop asking if it will work and start asking, how much more can I open? The answer? Infinitely. Because your consciousness is not limited to this body or this moment. Your future self, the one sending synchronicities, gut feelings, and impossible coincidences, is simply a version of you already fluent in this language of creation. And now, you're becoming fluent too. You don't wait for reality to change, because reality is waiting for you to remember you're its author. You are not a passive witness. You're the ink and the hand holding the pen. And starting today, you write differently. Chapter 5. Transmission from your future self. Right now, your future self is reaching across time, sending you frequency codes designed to wake you up. You've felt them before, those strange moments of synchronicity when reality felt like it was speaking directly to you, the dreams that felt too real to ignore, the chills that ran through your body when you just knew something had shifted. That wasn't random, that was a transmission. A signal from the version of you that has already healed, already succeeded, already remembered who they are. This is how timeline alignment really works. Your future self emits the signal, and when you finally slow down enough to hear it, your entire frequency changes to match theirs. And right now, you're receiving that signal. This is not inspiration. This is contact. This is you pulling yourself into your highest reality. You're literally feeling yourself across time. That rush in your chest, that tingling on your skin, that deep inner knowing you can't explain, it's you. The you that already crossed the bridge, the you that already holds the keys to the life you've been dreaming of. And they're not whispering anymore. They're calling you by name. This is how reality actually upgrades. A signal is emitted from your highest timeline,
Your current self becomes sensitive enough to notice it, and in that moment of recognition, your frequency locks in. That's why lately you've been seeing repeating numbers, impossible coincidences, songs that feel like secret messages, and why conversations feel guided by something bigger. It's not random. It's not just your imagination. It's data. It's code. It's contact. Every shiver, every déjà vu, every "I can't explain why I feel this way," it's a download. Your future self has been feeding you upgrades, shifts in perspective, sudden clarity, even endings disguised as chaos, all to move you into alignment with the reality they already inhabit. And the beautiful part? You said yes. You wouldn't even be hearing this transmission if your consciousness hadn't already signaled back, "I'm ready, pull me through." This is not motivation. This is physics meeting destiny. The signal you feel right now is not a coincidence. It's a handshake across timelines, a merging of who you were with who you already are. From this moment forward, you are no longer walking toward your highest reality. You are walking as it.
Chapter 6: Emotional Reprogramming, Quantum Instructions. Every emotion you feel is more than a mood. It's a quantum instruction. Fear isn't just a feeling. It's a frequency code that tells the quantum field to create more reasons to be afraid. Gratitude? It's a code that opens doors, aligns opportunities, and pulls new realities toward you like a magnet. Your future self already mastered this. They don't suppress emotions, they collaborate with them, understanding that feelings are not obstacles, but tools, signals showing where your focus is shaping reality. When fear rises, they don't fight it, they listen, redirecting their focus to what they actually choose to experience. When gratitude flows, they amplify it, knowing it's the fastest frequency to shift timelines. And right now, this is what's happening in you. The old emotional codes are dissolving, replaced with frequencies of trust, love, and alignment. This isn't positive thinking, this is quantum programming, and you just downloaded the upgrade. Your emotional field is the keyboard of reality. Every feeling you allow, fear, joy, love, doubt, sends quantum instructions that write the code of your life. And for most of your past, this code was written unconsciously, looping old trauma, inherited beliefs, and survival programming. But something has changed. You have changed. The old emotional signatures that once held you in stagnation are breaking apart. Fear no longer chains you. Shame no longer silences you. Because now you know, every emotion is data. Every feeling is feedback. Every state is an opportunity to choose again. This is emotional sovereignty, the art of consciously selecting the signal you send. When fear rises, you witness it without merging with it. When anger spikes, you decode the boundary it was trying to protect. And when gratitude flows, you amplify it like a tuning fork because you understand it's the fastest frequency to shift timelines. Your future self already lives this way. They wake up in frequency coherence. They transmute emotional charge into creative power. They use every feeling, even pain, as fuel for alignment. And right now, that operating system is being installed in you. This isn't motivational fluff. This is quantum programming happening in real time. Your body feels different because it is running on new codes of trust, love, clarity, and magnetic certainty. From here on, emotions stop being traps and start being portals. Portals to higher realities, accelerated manifestation, and embodied awakening.
You are no longer the passenger of your emotional states. You are the programmer, the author, the signal itself. And reality? It is already responding.
Chapter 7: Community and Belonging. Building the Frequency. You are not alone in this. Right now, thousands of people around the world are awakening to the exact same truth, that consciousness creates reality, that frequency is everything, and that we are no longer living life by default, we are living it by design. Every person who receives this transmission strengthens the morphic field, the invisible web of consciousness connecting all of us. When one person steps into their authentic power, it ripples through reality, making it easier for others to do the same. This isn't just a channel, this is a frequency community, a living, breathing field of coherent individuals choosing to align with their highest timelines, together. Your presence here matters. Your awakening amplifies everyone's awakening. And when we move as one field, reality has no choice but to respond. Subscribe not just to stay connected, subscribe to stay coherent with this frequency. You were never meant to do this alone. Your awakening is part of a larger design, a living network of souls waking up at the same time, drawn together by the same invisible signal. This is more than community, this is a frequency grid. Every person watching, feeling, shifting right now is emitting coherence, strengthening the morphic field that connects every awakened mind on this planet. When one of us rises, all of us rise. Think about it. When you choose authenticity over approval, you open a door for someone else to do the same. When you release fear and step into alignment, you broadcast permission for others to trust their own path. When you embody gratitude, your frequency amplifies abundance for every soul connected to this field. This is how global frequency shifts happen, not through force, but through resonance. Your vibration influences reality itself, collapsing timelines of fear and separation and replacing them with timelines of connection, creation, and love. And you feel it, don't you? That quiet electricity when you know you're part of something bigger than yourself. That's not imagination, it's entrainment. By choosing to stay in this field, you are choosing belonging over isolation, coherence over chaos, conscious creation over unconscious reaction. Your presence here is not passive, it is participatory frequency work. Every like, every share, every comment amplifies the signal, making it easier for others to find this same resonance. This isn't just a channel, this is a movement of souls remembering who they are, rewriting their reality, and building a new timeline together. And when we move as one field, reality has no choice but to respond. Subscribe not just to stay connected, subscribe to stay coherent, subscribe to stay aligned, subscribe because you are part of the signal now.
Chapter 8: Symbolic Call to Action. Comment Declaration. There's a reason this transmission found you now. It's not enough to simply watch. This is a participation moment, an opportunity to anchor this timeline shift into your reality. Type this in the comments right now. I am already living my future. Don't just think it, declare it. Because when you make a statement in front of witnesses, even digital ones, it locks into your subconscious and into the quantum field. That's why rituals exist in every culture. Not because words are magic, but because words shape frequency. Your voice shapes frequency. Your choice shapes frequency. So go ahead, take a breath, type it below, and let the universe register your declaration. This isn't just engagement for an algorithm. This is spiritual technology, a micro-ritual that locks a new timeline into place. And when hundreds, even thousands do it together, a morphic field of collective intention is born, one that bends reality faster than any individual effort could. Your voice matters. Your presence matters. Your choice matters. Because when you declare, "I am already living my future," you're not just speaking into a comment box. You're speaking into the quantum field itself. Take a breath, type it, and feel the shift. Because from this point forward, you are not just watching reality change. You are the one changing it.
Chapter 9. Elevated Closing. Your moment, your awakening. This is it. Not tomorrow, not when life feels easier, not when you think you're ready. This is your moment. The timeline has already shifted. The signal has already been received. And your future self is no longer whispering, they're celebrating. Because you finally remembered. You are not waiting for life to give you permission. You are not broken, trying to be fixed. You are not lost, hoping to be found. You are the answer. You are the awakening. You are the miracle you've been waiting for. So breathe it in, this awareness, this power, this new reality you've chosen. And when you leave this video, you won't be the same. You are already living your future, and the universe knows it. This isn't motivation. This is activation. The timeline has locked. The signal has landed. Your frequency has shifted. That rush you feel, that clarity in your chest, that is your future self merging with you right now. You don't need to wait for proof. You are the proof. Every cell in your body is resonating with a new blueprint, one designed by the part of you that never doubted, never hesitated, never forgot who you are. You're not chasing signs anymore. You have become the sign. From this moment on, fear becomes feedback, not a cage. Emotions become codes, not chaos. Life becomes response, not resistance. Because you remembered, you are the author of reality, the architect of timelines, the signal the universe has been waiting for. So pause. Feel this moment. Let it etch into your nervous system, your memory, your frequency signature. This is your initiation, your awakening, your irreversible upgrade. When you leave this space, you're not returning to normal. Normal is gone. You are now walking as your future self. Carry this awareness into everything, every conversation, every choice, every breath. Because from here forward, life will mirror back who you have chosen to become. You are the awakening. You are the miracle. And your time is now. Pause for a moment and feel it. Your heart beating faster, your mind quieter, your energy lighter. That's not just inspiration, that's activation. And now you have a choice. You can close this video and forget, or you can anchor this shift right now. Type in the comments, "I am already living my future." Let the universe register your declaration. Let every timeline hear it. Subscribe now, not just to stay connected, but to stay coherent with this frequency. Share this with someone who's ready to wake up, because every time one person remembers who they are, it sends ripples through all of us. You are the answer. You are the awakening. You are the miracle. And now, you are no longer waiting for your future. You are living it.